Our next guest this morning is well known among storm enthusiasts and storm chasers. Dubbed America's most famous storm chaser, we're joined now by Reed Timmer. Good morning, Reed. How are you doing?
Good morning. Yeah, we're a little crusty after all those storms that we've been chasing the last few months.
Look, I know it's busy out there. Mother Nature is giving you a run for your money, but look, I have to tell you, a lot of our meteorologists, they're pretty jealous right now. They're huge fans, and they're like, we cannot believe you got Reed on the show. I'm happy to have you this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We saw that video out of Limestone County where you basically rode through a tornado. You got me thinking about the movie Twisters. You got to tell us more about that experience.
Yes, this is the Dominator 3 back behind me, and this is the tank-like vehicle that we use to intercept these tornadoes and record scientific data inside. And we actually had our air cannon system with Will Clay, based out of Oklahoma. He engineered an air cannon to shoot a miniaturized sensor into the tornado where a parachute pops, and then it rides the vortex all the way up into the mesocyclone, measuring thermodynamic data inside. And we were on that storm just to the west of Huntsville when that tornado first touched down. We lined it up there on Greenbrier Parkway and intercepted the tornado, which was rated an EF2, but it had a suction vortex inside, a really compact tornado-like vortex that hit the vehicle and actually spun it 100 degrees. It felt like it spun at about 460 degrees. We felt airborne for a few seconds, but thankfully the suction vortex just pushed us into the ditch and anchored us into the earth.
And that doesn't scare you? Oh my gosh, I can't be the first person to probably have that reaction when you tell people what you do. But you know, what got you into this dangerous career?
Well, it is a little bit scary, but we do have full trust in the vehicle to keep us on the ground because of the way that the armor is shaped. So it always has a downward force no matter what the vehicle measures. And we actually measured 132 mile per hour wind with our anemometer on the back of the vehicle, but that suction vortex hit the front of the vehicle. So it appears that we had a gradient in wind with that very compact suction vortex from the back to the front, and that's what caused the vehicle to spin. But I've been obsessed with storm chasing and wanted to be a storm chaser since I was about 5 years old. And once I got my driver's license, I realized that I didn't have to wait for the storms to come to me anymore. And I've been chasing them for 30 years. And it just feels great to be able to have the Dominator 3 that can keep us on the ground so that we can record data inside of these tornadoes and still survive.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you're making your dreams come true. You've certainly gained an audience. People love to see you and your work. And with that being said, you have an event coming up this fall at the VBC. I know some people, I can probably picture Aaron in the audience. Tell us more about that one.
Yes, I'm going to be coming to Huntsville this fall, and I'll be talking about the art of the tornado intercept. I'll be sharing all the data that we collected inside of that tornado in Limestone County, and we'll be sharing all the crazy videos inside of the tornadoes, telling stories of a tornado intercept, and meeting everybody out there as well. And I'm hoping that we recover that sensor. It has a bright red parachute, and we're still looking for it. I know that a lot of locals in northern Alabama have drones in the sky right now searching for that red parachute that we launched out there near Pete's Corner, just to the west of Huntsville. And we think that that probe was probably ejected off to the left or maybe carried with the supercell storm over the Huntsville, Alabama area. So if we could definitely could use some help to have your viewers on the lookout for a red parachute. And then we'll share for my upcoming event coming up this fall in Huntsville.
A red parachute, everybody. Mark that one down. That's what we're looking for. Now, we know you're coming to Huntsville, and we were just talking about you being in Limestone County, but where are you off to next?
Well, we're heading back toward Oklahoma. It looks like we have some more storm chases on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So right now we are actually just to the west of Huntsville, heading toward Oklahoma, and we have some more storm chases coming up and some more rockets to launch. But my event in Huntsville is coming up on September 26th, so I look forward to seeing everybody there and talking about the art of the tornado intercept.
We're excited as well. Of course, safe travels. We have a little bit more time. I want to ask you this question as well. Not only are you out here, chasing these storms, but you also had to educate yourself in what to look for. What was your process in actually learning about, the weather and meteorology in that aspect?
Well, I went to the University of Oklahoma and studied meteorology there. Actually, for 17 years, I was continuously enrolled at the university. I was at quite a bit, went to grad school there as well. But I'm largely self-taught with storm chasing, but I also have the meteorological background to forecast using trough geometry and trough shape when those storms eject from the Mountain West and across the plains and eventually the Mid-South. And that's exactly what happened a couple of days ago with that storm. And it also seems like the supercells like to ramp up when they hit that higher terrain in northwestern Alabama. So we were chasing that storm for a couple of hours and anticipating that as soon as it would hit this higher terrain, it would intensify on approach to Huntsville. But we're just very glad that tornado lifted just before reaching that very populated area. But my background is basically studying meteorology at the University of Oklahoma and a lot of self-education as well to read radar and also interpret the storm structurally to anticipate when they're going to produce a tornado. I always look for that clear slot that cuts right into the mesocyclone and wraps up the tornado cyclone that's a subvortex of that larger rotating updraft that's on a scale of about 10 kilometers or so. But I'm always looking for that occlusion process that precedes tornado genesis, and witnessing that from underneath is something that's amazing, that a storm that moves into an environment with the perfect combination of wind shear and instability can grow into a supercell storm, which is a perfect balance of inflow and outflow, but also leaves that dark side behind that is the damage. And that's what we're trying to prevent and increase awareness ahead of these storms for the people that are impacted.
Absolutely. That is such a huge thing. We have folks here in the Tennessee Valley that are cleaning up right now from the storms that we experienced just a few days ago. So absolutely raising awareness about that is just as important. Reed, I want to thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. We had a great time. Don't forget that his Dominate the Storm is set for September 26th at the Mars Music Hall. So grab your tickets fast before you miss out. Reed, thank you so much. We're happy that you could come this morning.
Thank you so much for having me, and never stop chasing.
Never stop chasing. Thank you so much. I want to ask, where can people keep up with you? Any socials?
Yes, you can follow me on social media. It's just Reed Timmer on social media, and we have all of our live streams. We do our science mission live and intercept these tornadoes, and all of that is to increase awareness out ahead of these storms.